But I would definitely get that for the economic tech points. That's worth it to me. Toll booth, obviously valuable, increasing the tax income there, and that stacks with every other little bonus we have. Solden is going to become such a good place. And for cities and temples, we're 2 tech away from the next level. That's really far off. We can barely afford to go up 1 level right now, although it would pay off. University level 2, city guard, militia training ground, and then the 5% city and temple tax, that's good. But we don't need to rush that right now, so I'm going to hold on to those economic advances. Do I ever play Game of Thrones mod? No. Right, prisoners, just because every time I reload the game, it forgets this. Rulers, no. Just preemptively do that before I go doing something stupid. I do want to search for a smith and get some new stuff at some point, but upgrading the hospital is a bit higher priority to me. What's our trade post limit now that I did that upgrade? That bumped it up by 1 more. Trade practices tech is still a little low. Ahead of time penalty is actually not that bad on trade practices if I want to increase that. I think I will, actually. Trade value would be going up by a lot, and it would get rid of the penalty on trade post limit. You should play it. Sorry, I'm not a Game of Thrones fan. I've never watched it. I'm also not huge on mods because there's so much content in the game already that I haven't gotten to. And I've been playing this for years. Anyway, I think I am actually going to spend that. Yeah, I'm cool spending that right now. Get trade practices up. There we go. And now that we have that up, our trade post limit is at 13. Oh my god. Okay, let's start really liberally throwing trade posts all over the place. Now, we already have a trade post in every single... Oh, but there. I was gonna say, I thought we had, but apparently we don't. We almost had a trade post in every single coastal tile that we own. I'm gonna have to start putting some more in foreign places, which always runs the risk of that country burning them down eventually, which is a bummer, but what you gonna do? I think we're just gonna try and conquer the trade in this area some more. So, unfortunately, the farther it is from my capital, the more I need to pay, so I just had to dump a lot of money there. How's our trade post in Constantinople? We've upgraded it a bit. We mostly just added a lot of trade value to it a long time ago, and it is very valuable. But right now, let's save a little money and try and get that sun back into the country. I just dumped a bunch on getting some trade posts up. It'll pay for itself very quickly. I do think that was a wise investment. Like, look how quick we're getting money right now. This is great. Even with 320 ducats of family dues every year, and we just got a random event of almost 600 bucks. Boom. Let's try and get our son in so we can buy a favor. Just to double check. Yeah, can't invite him to court yet. Doesn't like us enough. And that's at positive 65. Because we have good relations through love because family focus. We had good things there. Touched because we swayed and he was touched by us coming out to speak to him. He loves the gift we sent him. But being a different religion really hurts that. So I'm going to buy a favor from him. He will agree. So it'll take a second because that's not an instant thing. There we go. And I can call in the favor to invite to court. There we go. He's in our court now. I'll just do that to refresh the page. And I can award him... I believe I do actually need to switch it from this. I could designate him the heir now? Yes, I can. I am designating him as my heir. Which means I'm going to have to start dumping a lot more money onto this because he just doesn't have the respect he needs. Yeah, in fact, that vassal's beating him even after I dump all of my money on it. I'm going to have to earn some more money. I'm a little worried I'm just going to keel over dead really quick, so just in the meantime, I'm going to switch it back to our old half-brother, just because he has way more respect. Just in case I keel over, well, I get the next, like, $300, because that would really suck. Get him married? Good idea. I should get him married. Get something to tie him to the land, at least. Get him married to... I want someone Jewish. Just her? Yeah, sure, her. I don't care that... I actually kind of care that... Well, she's gay, but she's also lustful, which is actually still a net positive. Her, sure, whatever. Yeah. Those two. Marry. That'll work. Do I remember correctly that if you connect your trade posts by C, highlighted C tiles, they multiply the income? Yes. Whenever they do upgrades, like here's an example here, Gulf of Danzig. We can see here in the county of Stettin, you can see that our trade posts of Stettin, we have increases to trade value through merchant ports. They'll increase the trade value of the whole C node. So that's also hitting this trade post right here. So having a bunch in the same-ish area and really dominating trade there can pay off. God, campaign funds are expensive. Okay, yeah, they married. That's awesome. Dump every little dime and getting more respect. This is really annoying having to do this, but it's worth it. It's worth it. I wish I could work with cleaner numbers here. I don't think you can raise it by... Whew, I don't think you can raise it by one at a time. There we go. I can go cleaner numbers by doing that. I did it! Sorry, the numbers were bugging me. Worth it to force conversion? I don't think I can force a conversion on him. Demand a religion? Oh, he would agree to it. I'm just gonna do that then, definitely. We'll have better ties if he agrees. There we go. And people in the country will like him more as well. He may have just falsely converted, but once we become him, we can just have him officially convert if he did just pretend to convert. I really, really need to build up the respect fast. Inherited, oh, one of the other family's leader guy died. In fact, that was the highest respect guy who just died. Hell yeah. Nice, that lowers the respect. And we also got some, well, that whole family died, actually, and we just inherited a bunch of land that I'm probably just gonna give away. Okay. Designate a new heir to this kid. Now, does he have enough respect? Yes. He does have enough respect now to be beating everybody else, despite him being a little bit young. You know what? The next oldest guy here, is actually also quite young. They're almost the same age, only 2 years apart. Okay, age isn't going to be such a handicap then. Let's take a little bit of money back. Nice. That was a lucky death. Lucky death, that's a weird way to put that. Okay, let's start giving away some counties here that we don't need. Where did we get given most of this stuff? Oh, like little castles and stuff in here. Yeah, create new vassal. Create new vassal. Ooh. Right, I still want to hold on to that, obviously. That's a good city. So I'm just looking to see, do I have any secondary cities I can just create new vassal for? Not anymore. So the only two I need to give away now, that one, yeah, these two. Okay. What duchy is that a part of? This one, which I also inherited. Okay, so I probably have too many duchies now. If I just check a random opinion, too many duchies. Thought so. Yeah, too many. I guess I missed something. Is your webcam broken, MDB? No, it's good. For future reference. Okay, Vladimir, let them know. Yeah, minor eye infection, wearing an eye patch right now, and constantly wiping my eye with like a wet piece of cotton to clean it. So nobody wants to see that shit. Believe me, it's gross. Don't worry about me though. My eye, it'll be fine. I've had this before. Like, I'll be fine in a week. It's nothing to worry about. Okay, what about this? That's part of Austria, so we'll give that to him. He's my steward, actually. That's cool. So that's an M? Yes. That one. Okay, we give that to him. And then this is part of a duchy that I own. Who else is in this duchy? Right here. So these guys. This guy probably wants it, right? Yeah, you want it. I'll give it to him. You can have that whole little republic. Not that one. Was it this one? Yeah, it's that one. Boop. There you go. And if I refresh that, yeah, there we go. We don't own too much now. Now, do we still own too many duchies, though? We do still hold too many duchies. Let's double check here. What duchies do we have? We have that one, which I'm holding on to. We have that one. I could give that away. We have that one, which I definitely don't want. Do I even have any of that land? No. I will definitely give that away. Who here is the best with money? None of them are very good with money, but we'll give it to this guy. So that's Slavonia. Gave that to him. He loves the shit out of us now, and we no longer hold too many duchies, which will take off some of that negative penalty we had. Okay, so for money now, we've given that away. We've secured our inheritance to be someone within our bloodline now. That's good. That was a bullet dodge. Thanks again, Vladimir, in the chat for, in the pre-stream, reminding me to check on that, because I absolutely would have forgotten, and we might have been in a worse situation. So thank you very much for that. Inheritance is looking pretty healthy. I wouldn't mind killing this guy. He's one of my commanders, which is a bummer. He's a good one, too. He's my flanker organizer. You know what? Well, I don't know. He's not even using campaign funds. He just has a lot of prestige for his rank, I guess. Yeah. He is prestigious. That's a lot for just a commander. Rough. Is there some non-HRE land near capital? Yeah, we've had like bits and pieces of land like here and here for a long time, but we've never been able to afford a war because of defensive pacts and stuff against us. If we really wanted to, we could probably just like annex Lithuania. Maybe. If I were to do a tributary state, what's the requirement for that again? Majesty level 4 or higher. How far off is that? We're at Majesty 2. We don't even have enough for Majesty 3. Bummer. But that'll probably be something I use at some point. Can you rank stack your heir? I could. I probably should be just like farming prestige on him as hard as I can. Yeah, he's got very little. Let's give him some more. I will make him my regent. And what here gives him the most? Probably Cupbearer? No, Cupbearer's not even on the list. That's a lot of prestige right there. High Judge. Yeah. High Judge is the best one there. And I can't give him any land, unfortunately, because that will make it so that he can't inherit, which is a bummer. But there we go. We got some things to prestige stack him. I can make him a commander as well. I may as well. I'm just not going to use him in the field because I don't want him to die. And I don't need to sway him anymore. We're at 100. Okay, next thing we want to do is probably upgrade the toll booth in Solden, because that is worth a lot of money. Again, it's only 3 tax income, but with all the bonuses here, it'll be worth a lot more than that. It'll pay for itself quickly, and it's a long thing to build anyway, so we may as well get it started fairly early. And then we're probably going to get working on the hospital here, start upgrading our hospital to get better tech levels. Because tech, I want to be the center of money and tech in the world. Advisor's dead. What are we on the next law, by the way? We can revoke our next law in July of 934, so next year. In fact, we're about to hit 934. We just got to wait till July, and we need more loyalists. So our advisor is dead. Let's get this guy. He's very good chance of being a loyalist. He's a loyalist. Sweet. We got a loyalist. We need 2 more loyalists or potentially favors. Make son advisor? No, it's okay. We got another guy who's a loyalist. Random courtier. She can learn on her own. I don't care. I don't court care. Title loss and succession. I'm guessing he dumped some campaign funds? Yes. Drop 100 on that. Drop 200 on that, actually. Play it safe. Hope that guy's not too rich. Trade post has been built right there. Good. I want to start upgrading that, but not immediately. It's already making me a passable amount of money. Slavobor, a kinsman. Get a military education going, because we do need good commanders, and we've been having a hard time bringing in foreign people with good military skill. We haven't really found many. We're pretty much just relying on our marshal to train our commanders into being good. Maybe the heir is blocked when he's an advisor, just like giving land. I don't think so. But it's okay. We had a different guy who was a perfect candidate for loyalist, and he did end up becoming a loyalist, so it turned out. Some queens who was 16 just died. Okay. Don't know them. Okay, and just to double check, it was July, right? Yes, July 20th is when we can change the next law. Although we'll need more loyalists before that. Could we switch out our rabbi for a loyalist? Potentially. This guy right here, he's not a very good rabbi, but I don't care if I don't have a good rabbi. It's my son. I mean, it would prestige stack him even harder, wouldn't it? Take him. And he did end up being a loyalist. Awesome. And we got a random 600 bucks out of our amazing steward. Oh my god. If you're ever wondering, that special tithe event, how much you get is based on your yearly income. You get almost a year's worth of income. And because our yearly income is so high, we get a lot of money. I don't even need to dump any more money on this right now. That's how good that was. Wow. Current rabbi was recently Orthodox. Yeah, I actually have strong suspicions that the current rabbi is secretly Orthodox, because usually when you demand a conversion, they publicly say they're your religion, but they're actually secretly still their previous religion. So the current rabbi is likely still Orthodox. I guess we'll see once we actually become him if he is truly still Orthodox. But man, he must be being prestige stacked pretty hard now. Yeah, he's gaining like 8.5 a month. High Judge, Commander, Regent, Heir, Diplomacy skill is quite high on him, which helps a little. Doesn't own land, but there's nothing we can do about that. If we give him land, then he won't be able to inherit the country. But hey, we just got a massive lump sum of money. Let's get the sick house building. Actually, do I want any of these other things first? These are good, but not yet. We want the sick house going. It'll take almost a year to build. It'll increase the disease resistance here, which is very nice. Most importantly, though, it's what we need to get to the translation house, which is more economic technology points. The prestige is nice too, but the economic technology points, I consider economic tech to be the best tech in the game overall, although the best single technology is probably military organization. Speaking of, we upped that, so let's get some more retinue going. Let's get another cav retinue. We're low on those. There we go. And I wouldn't mind another skirmish. Yeah. There. Got some more retinue going. Keep that army strong. Have a strong deterrent. What is it? Speak softly and carry a big gun, or a big stick, depending on how you want to do the quote. Can we give our son artifacts? We could, couldn't we? And that would stack him more. We do have a few artifacts that are pretty much out of date. Like, that we're not personally using. Like, we're not personally using the blunt beheader. I'll give that to him. If anything, the prestige is nice, but mostly just so that he has a little bit of personal combat skill just in case of an assassination attempt. Because he does actually have quite poor personal combat skill. Yeah, he's got 0. Is he not wielding this? Oh, he just got it now. Is he? Oh, there he is wielding it now. Good. Important decision, celebrate Passover. It's not as important as it used to be, but it does help internal stability because it makes everyone who's Jewish in the country who shows up to Passover like us more. You also get small increases in prestige. Not the biggest deal in the world right now, but whatever. And these people, I want to point out, the people who say no to showing up, they don't dislike you. You just dislike them slightly for a year, which is completely inconsequential. So, I like it. I've never seen anything bad come out of celebrating Passover, and 50 gold once a year is really cheap for our income. So yeah. We're getting about 700 ducats a year. God, that is strong. That is so strong. I might want to save up for that university. I should also save up for the toll booth, though. They take about the same amount of time to build, in fact. And they both pay off in the long run. Maybe I will do university first on that. Another trade post done. Beautiful. I wouldn't mind doing merchant ports in there to increase the trade value of that node. It's a good area. It's past July. Law change. Okay, hold on. We'll double check. Are they still loyalists? Because that can change. Okay. We have 2 loyalists. We need 1 more person who will vote alongside us. It doesn't matter if this guy is returning a favor, unless they're returning a favor to one of our guys. Nope. Okay. So